Drive-in. I'm AOS216 and it's the Reaction Drive-in to be specific. Reaction Drive-in. It ain't just any old type of drive-in. Reaction Drive-in. It's two things. I see my analytics. I was surprised because I've seen my analytics in the beginning. I used to get people watching me on their cell phones where was used to be at like I want to say like 70%, and then like tablets and iPads and TV were like in like 15 to 20% or whatever. I looked at it like before shooting it. Man, TV at like 40%, cell phone at like 30, and then everything else is underneath. But I was like, yo, I got a lot of y'all watch, and you gotta think my imagination immediately went to big fat flat screens, like, cause I would assume most people got big, TVs, or I could be looked at on monitors or whatever, but it's bigger than a cell phone screen. I tell you that much, and I'm like, okay, it's pretty dope when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? People watching you on their TV screens. And then the other thought was I remember at first, I looked at it was the gender analytics, the male to female. And it was funny because it was so lopsided. I mean, super lopsided. It was like 80 to 20 men watching the reactions. And mind you, like, it kind of made sense based on what I was listening, like, doing reactions to, and then at the same time, it kind of didn't, low key, because I was like, so y'all really out here listening to XG and Taylor Swift and stuff? Because that's what I was doing majority of before I actually really hopped into the rock. Don't y'all be trying to act like y'all these big rock people. Don't do it, because a lot of y'all came from them Taylor Swift videos. I see my analytics. Stop doing that. Don't act like you wasn't listening to Taylor Swift, because y'all got me on to listening to Taylor Swift. And I got some views on them videos. I got some support. But let's get into this Harry Mack. You know what I'm saying? I gotta thank you, Jathan. I want to say Jathan. Use the you know what I'm saying? Hey, when y'all want to hop into the front. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to hop into the front. Y'all want to get to that VIP line. Some of y'all still got the Cash App. You can use it, whatever. But I prefer for you to use the Buy Me Coffee link in the description. Because then I get to do this. Yo, appreciate your reactions, man. This is a playlist of short clips where I was about to say Harry Mack, but Harry freestyles about technique, except the first clip. It'll give you insight into his dedication to freestyle and music theory in general. It's about the length of Mellow Bars episode. So what got the playlist already pulled up? I seen this like 19 videos. I ain't gonna front. When I first seen the message and I seen like playlists, I was like, hold on, you trying to show me a playlist of full length? At first I was thinking, you want me to watch this by myself, like in my own spare time, like a playlist of Harry Mack, or I'm like, or you won't see reaction, because we ain't doing no 9-hour stream of reacting to Harry. I was like, my mind always goes to the extreme when imagination will run wild with you if you let it. But I seen it had 19 videos. I seen the clips. Hence, the first clip, y'all, it ain't about that. But we about to hop into the other ones though. So y'all ready? We about to get into it. Harry Mack Techniques. That's the name of the playlist. So that's pretty much. That's what I'm going to title this video. Harry Mack Techniques. Let's get it. Let go.
When in a freestyle, how far ahead of the current bar are you thinking on average? I'm like 1 bar ahead or something like that. I'm just slightly ahead, half a step ahead. Never further than that. It's very linear. The process is very linear. It's not like I zoom out and see the whole verse. First I'll go here, then I'll go here, then I'll go here. It doesn't work that way. It's like I'm right where I'm at, and as I'm finishing up my line, I'm looking to what the next line is going to target. You know, Harry Mack, I'll be all up in the house. All these MCs be puny. Right as I'm about to say puny like a mouse, like right there, I felt it. Right? H Mac, yo, I'm all up in the house. All these other rappers, they be. I'm looking to the mic now, puny like a mouse, and I'm finishing that. Just it's coming out of my mouth because I already committed it. And while I'm finished saying puny like a mouse, I'm thinking, what rhymes with Mike? Okay, strike. Flying over heads and I'm ready to strike. Plugging in my vocals, getting. Now, right before I say live on the mic, I'm looking over here to my phone. So it's just, that's what it is it's like right as I'm sort of wrapping up my couplet, there's this like instinct that's like, go look for the next thing, grab it and set that up. And so it's just one at a time. It's like connect the dots. And I don't know where the line is going to lead to or end. It's as long as I'm always looking ahead to the next dot, then I'm good. And that's the power of the setup punchline technique that I'm always talking about, is you can linearly connect lines forever. And that's why like the 9-hour stream or whatever, I'm never really worried about my mind's ability to continue freestyling, because I know that the techniques that I have are going to allow me to sort of infinitely string lyrics together in this linear fashion. So it's less about like, I'm not worried that I'm not going to be able to do the mental part. It's all just the physical challenge of it. You know, is my voice going to give out? That's all I'm worried about when I'm doing the long stream. And sure, like my brain gets tired and it does get harder. And you can hear like later on, like I'll slur my words more. You know, I just start like, it's just like not working as well, or like I'm mixing things up, or it's harder for me to figure out what the tense is. I'll say things that don't make sense grammatically, like I'm mixing my tenses, you know, it's the sentence starts in the present tense and ends in the past tense and things like that. So yeah, definitely the brain does get tired. It's not like I have like, I'm not trying to say like my brain will never grow tired or anything like that, but I'm just trying to express the ultimate power of mastering this setup punchline technique of linearly connecting rhymes based on a target. Is you just, once you build that in and you know the timing of when you're looking for the next target and you know how to lock things in.
That's crazy that he just said that.
You can do that forever.
The reason why I said it's crazy that he said that is like, so I've been in recording sessions, especially even ones that I produced myself, where the rappers are literally, the way he just described how his mind worked with a freestyle, I've seen guys that'd be writing like that. And at first, it's intriguing only because you get a chance to get inside somebody's head. And I used to like watch him, like when he's saying there's a target, and he's like, these are a lot of people I consider my friends nowadays, because a lot of them, they either DJ, they still rap, whatever the case may be. But sitting in sessions with them with their pen and the pad open, and I'm like, I'll watch them and I'm like, formulate their bars, and they'll start like what Harry said, the target, they'll have a word already, and then they'll formulate the line according to the word. And it's so funny because there's sometimes I'll be in had to like, yo, you can't, no, you off subject. And they were like, what? I'm like, I know you like the line. It made me think about something that he said, because it's times where I had to say, hey, bro, I know you like the punch. I know you love that punchline, and it is hard. But the overall scheme of the verse, it don't fit. Like, there's times I have to do it because that's what they'll do. They'll target a word. Not saying like Harry Mack's technique is not, you know, saying like, don't get it twisted. I'm talking about, there's people I've seen who they'll describe it, and their thought process works the same way, in the sense of they'll just have this word and they'll zero in on the word, and then because they want to use the line, they want to use it, and they know this punchline is gonna go crazy, which the punchline is hard. Not acting like the punchline went hard, but when you listen to the full scheme of the entire verse, you go, bro, that line hard, the punchline hard, but it don't fit the entire verse though. And it's funny that it just made me think about times, like different little experiences in the studios and catching people doing certain things, because it happens, you know what I'm saying? And if you get what I said, you got it. But if you don't, it is what it is. It's we're gonna move along.
Yeah, I'ma break it down right now. Hey, what's the greatest way to work up on your freestyles? Well, for me, tools have never been much greater than that website random word generator. Now there's just one option, honestly there's a bunch of dope word generators, and I have a hunch that if you Google you can find them. The practice of rhyming, work on your couplets, put those in alignment. You can do it two ways, take the random word, then find a rhyming second and a rhyming third. Example, let's say that the word is example. First say example, then say my flow is heavy as anvils. I'm lit like a candle. Bring the game to a standstill. Rappers got me stressing cause they whack so I can't chill. I'm going Rambo, loaded with ammo. Oh, that goes nicely with military camo. Rappers get cold feet like sandals. I be smoking mics like packs of camels. Now that's one option, and that shit really works. But set a punchline is flipping that in reverse. So if the word was reversed, well first you say disperse. So when you say reverse, it's a punchline that hurts. New example. Let's say the word is wild. Well, rather than say wild and lead to freestyle, I'll say I'm improvising ever since I was a child. Breaking out the cage, I'm an animal that's wild. Punching with the target word to get that reaction. Both work well, mix them up while you rapping. So that's a bit of advice to get your flows nice. Rappers stepping incorrect, the next about to pay the price.
Not on my premium. I got two channels. One of them got the premium on it.
Take a word,
This
any
one don't.
word like phone. Use that word to get into the zone. Now normally you do it like that. You'd say phone, then you'd say zone in your rap. Flip it. Set a punchline, so first say zone, so that you can say you are connected like a phone. That's the most important technique. Now find a word generator. Keep on running that technique until you integrate an artist for mad long and start to absorb it. After that, a new technique, you gotta scorch it. So from there, find out about 4-bar schemes, so you can expand and represent with your team. So if you get this word, you prove you're not a clone. 4-bar phrase, so first 3 get shown. By the 3rd bar, they all changing they tone, cause they know that you deliver with the text like a phone. Okay, now, other rappers wanna hate hard. Once you master 4, you can expand it to 8 bars. We about to try it with a different word. How about hand? The way I flip it's absurd. Like, I be on stage with a DJ, no band. I don't need to write it ahead, it's unplanned. Look around the room, let my eyeballs scam. Take anything I see, then I turn it to a jam. Damn, I throw it up and never let it land. Damn, I'm doing real well on the cam. Going up for the dunk, I'm about to slam. I'm the man, and I kill it with that mic up in my hand. See, finally we get into the word that was the target. 8-bar phrases expanding from the artist. You could go to 16, but that would be a challenge. Gotta have a lot of rhyming options to keep it in balance. So maybe you gon' switch it up to internal rhymes. I let it linger, mic round my fingers, I'm earning mine. See, that's a rhyme inside a rhyme. Did you catch it? Y'all know I'm a disaster, going faster, getting reckless. Yeah, a secondary rhyme, I'ma squeeze it in. Keep it simple, going pop like pimple. They believe in him. Y'all know I be fancy like I'm driving in a Benz. Best believe me, not cheesy. They see me rhyming on the lens. See, it's rhyming inside of where it's rhyming, and that's divine. When we break it down, it's an ABBA scheme. My lyrics stay clean. I spit for the straight fiends. There's some options. When I rhyme, y'all know I keep it locked in. Make you laugh like ha ha as I spit wreck. While I do my bars, they be trying to dissect.
Yo,
dissect your own bars as you spit them. Is this the real?
That's not just, honestly, if it's an artist listening to this right now, yo, that ain't just for freestyle. Like, if you write rhymes, you should listen to this, like, off rip. You should listen to this, because not for just freestyling, but a lot of y'all do the punch in thing, and this would, honestly, listen to this playlist, and I ain't even got halfway through. For the punch in people, the ones that do the punch ins, this would, oh my God, like, especially if you're going to sit there and do punch ins and go line for line, at least construct the line. You know what I'm saying? At least construct it. And this gives you the perfect structure and setup for how you could do your line for line, and just put, because if you're going to take your time and go line for punching, you might as well have this already in your brain on how you're going to construct line for line punch ins, and you're gonna do a whole song that way, versus just trying to think of a cool line here, a cool line there, and then when you look at the grand scheme of the song, nothing really makes sense. You're just saying random things, and it's not even a lot like cool random things. Like it happens, man. I'm not exaggerating. It happens, bro. We gonna swap it out. Oh, sometimes, to be honest, I'm not even swapping out the battery, because sometimes the battery is exhausting and you need to swap the batteries out because it's just overheated. It's not that the battery is low, because for those who know, like sometimes if the battery is just hot, you swap them out, and then when it cools off, you can put it back in. It might have said 0, but then when you put it back in, mine normally have 4 bars. So if I take it out because it's got 0, put it back in, you'll see it at 3. And then most time with recording like this particular Sony camera, I get about like a 20-minute threshold, and then I gotta, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Let's get back into this Harry Mack. I'm just telling y'all a little something, you know, it is what it is, right?
While I do my bars, they be trying to dissect, make you laugh like ha ha as I spit wreck. While I do my bars, they be trying to dissect your own bars as you spit them. Is this the real podcast? I'm dissecting my rhythm. That's dope. Much love. I support what you do. H Mack, when he's rhyming, they recording the dude. Now this bar here is giving us a fun time. What I'm utilizing is a setup, then a punchline. I knew I wanted to say punchline, so I quickly worked in reverse. That's how I got fun time. Yeah, see, that's how it's put together. But these lyrics that I kick off top, it sounded good forever. Now that was the reversal. That's just snapping. You start with one idea, then continue rhyme rapping. See, I started with my thought, that's how it's put together, which made me think of multisyllabic, good forever. So from good forever, I extend a sentence. I work backwards, kinda like you would if you penned it. What would end with good forever? I remain good forever. That's a way to fill it in, dog. I'm doing good with pressure. Okay, let me go and wipe my sweat. Yeah, other rappers know I press up major threat. Now that there was okay, not multisyllabic. Wipe the sweat, major threat, still the people feeling it. Now what you just heard was a rhyme inside a rhyme, where the main rhyme happens at the end each time. But inside of that you squeeze another one to get them amped, bro. Matter of fact, let me give you a new example. Like, they love the way that I wreck. Open up, I'm dope as fuck, and that's the way I dissect. Or they love to see the God smash. They supporting me, recording me like it's a podcast. Now that there is pretty damn crazy, but what's more crazy is a scheme that's A-B. Did you know the setup punchline? I wanna say A-B, so first I say crazy. Okay, don't be lazy. Here's how it goes. I'll try to rock it, killing these shows on every topic. See, A and B, they get interwoven with crazy freeze. The first one is chosen, the second one is after, and they go in order. It's the technique of a master who rocks for his supporters. See, that's the way it's analyzed every time I rip it. Set up punchline, cause I wanna talk to y'all about triplets. Triplets is a whole nother rhythm, the one that I'm using right now. Now triplets can be fun, but don't be abusing the style. Cause if you be using the triplets all of the time, you're going too fast. And people be knowing that they can comprehend it, cause it leaves them gassed. Now that there was a slight mistake. I had to recover and not skirt on the brakes. So what we using there is a technique called commitment. Cause even if you fall out of pocket, just keep spitting. What? Oh shit! Can't rhyme with 1 or 2 syllables for 16 bars, son. Has to be at least 3. Damn, we gon' see if we can do it, my G. Yeah, rappers love the way I'm spitting it. By comparison, it seems like they illiterate. Yeah, this music in my chromosomes. I'm living where I'm supposed to, I own the zone. Yeah, y'all know I see it differently. I disappear for a while, mystery. Each and every time that I spit it free, never half-ass it, I do the shit exquisitely. Y'all know I'm ready to go, I drop anvils, y'all know I be heavy with flows, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm a machete ya bro, H Mack, you know I be deadly for show, never slipping, every time I spit this hard, I'ma do this shit for 16 bars, y'all know the deal, Mac stays killing shit, ain't no issue for me to rhyme multi-syllabic, we done.
Hey everyone, this is Sam from Music Hack. I'm going to show you about our Unity button in Master Plan.
What up, Sam?
You can use it to make sure that you're not doing any damage to your mix. When you limit your track and you're trying to get more volume into it, it's really important you don't kill your dynamics. It just needs to be audibly dynamic without changing the character of your mix. And that's the number one thing we want. And that's what we're looking for when we look for transparency in a limiter. So,
Teaching now the freestyle through freestyle.
I know. I actually use Master Plan. I actually use Master Plan, like when mixing, making beats and everything of that nature. Like I actually use that plugin. One is because some people's little trick is to throw the clipper on a track. I'll do Master Plan, but I don't move any. I probably don't touch nothing but maybe the tape, the clean, the thick. I probably mess with that, but never the equalizers or the multi-band processors. I'll leave those alone because I'll do so much processing before it gets to that point, and then there's no point to me doing anything. I just need to take the volume up so it can sound decent to an artist or whatever when they listen to it. That way, because when it's low, they don't get the full. Most people, they won't get the full. They gotta turn it up. They gotta crank it so they'll get the full. You know what I'm saying?
Style, I've done that. Yeah, y'all know that that's some shit we gotta run back. I'm about to teach y'all how to take it further. I said the punchline, but now we about to murder the whole game with the free association. Yeah, and that will inspire the dope creations. Start with a single word. It could be any word. No word could be too absurd. Let's start with squirrel. That's the example that we'll use. Squirrel. It's just a random word that I choose. And now from squirrel, we about to free associate to see what other type of words squirrel can create. Well, I be going nuts. I'm climbing up a tree. I'm way out there in nature, and they can't fuck with me. Yeah, and y'all know I will leave you injured, cause I'ma bury all these nuts to survive through the winter. A concept is born. Y'all know I'm a damage foes. Word to squirrels, cause y'all know Harry Mack is an animal. All these ideas spawn from a single word, and that's the way that we can bring it absurd. Now let's try another option. Not squirrel, but samurai. Now I could rhyme with it and say, damn, I'm fly, but that's not what we practicing right now. Let's see if we can get a whole list to write out. Samurai, and from there we go to ninja, and then we go to nunchucks, which could leave you injured. Then we go to training, and then we make the track melt. I use that so that I can set up black belt. Then we go to martial arts to say I'm a martial artist like I signed with Slim Shady. Y'all know that I've been crazy. See, we start expanding. Y'all know that I injure bars, and then I claim I got they head spinning like some ninja stars. After that, I talk about getting loose up in the dojo, and that's a metaphor for the booth for my vocals. So y'all see that they couldn't call Mac a samurai even though he's wearing all black. Hey yo, I break into the scene with the swiftness. I hope that y'all get this. H-Mac head might explode. When I rhyme, I use the samurai code. Yeah, we in the house, yo, we in the abode. That's free association.
That was hard.
Yeah, much love to the people who be tapping in. If the fans are ready for the chat, then I'ma rap for them. Flow patterns explain. Well, I'm about to do it off the brain. When they be coming to lyrics, they know that the Mac is insane. Well, the first thing to think about is subdivision. I'ma take y'all on a lovely mission. See, the most slowest subdivision would probably be quarter notes. I spit rhymes dope. The next subdivision, you gon' cut that in half. 8 note patterns, feel that rad. Still pretty basic, but I came to spit clean, so we cut those in half and we get the 16th. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4. Spitting off the tip of this, y'all know the Mac is raw. Check out all the 16th note patterns I explore, but it gets more advanced from there. We start to soar, cause next up the subdivision is different, cause we switching it to triplet. It's not a perfect cutting in half like we did prior. See, this a whole new grid and it's mad fire, like flipping right up at the top of the metal whenever I start to get loose. Yeah, this is the type of energy that the triplet flows produce. I don't think that y'all get it. Now let me display some shit that's polyrhythmic. I go in, I'm about to win, they head.
This is like one of the dopest beats to me ever. That What They Do, Freeway, Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel. This is like one of the dopest.
I don't think that y'all get it. Now let me display some shit that's polyrhythmic. I go in, I'm about to win, they heads will spin. I'm threatening, I'm reckoning, the game will end. I'm here to trend, I might just bend. Making it happen, crazy when rapping, taking the action. Mainest attraction, hitting you harder, refusing to barter. Y'all know I'ma starve y'all, I'm leaving them hungry. I jump with no bungee. Hey yo, y'all know that it's impressive. I'm doing freestyles while teaching a music lesson. And right to the fans where I aim mine with the hang time. multiple rhythms the same time. H-Mack it with them Elvis clones. Cause when I rhyme, I'm feeling like Elvin Jones. That's for my jazz heads, in case y'all missed it.
Everyone has an opinion about AI in music. Here's mine after actually using it. Honestly, I get why musicians are skeptical. I was skeptical too. I care a lot about
Shining every season. Change the game when I be rapping. Y'all gon' know the reason. Hey, roll the reefer, light it up and smoke it. Rappers think they on my level, but they must be joking. Hey, come off the top. Hey, crush it as soon as it drops. Hey, every time that I rock on the track, man, y'all know that my lyrics are hot. Hey, doing the shit that I feel. All of my lyrics is real. Switching the flow like every 4 bars just to show y'all how I feel. Said I goes up in it, I'm a win whenever. Hey, I kick lyrics, people around the world, they know they clever. Hey, got the type of bars that these rappers couldn't measure. Hey, can't nobody make me slow down all on this endeavor. Hold up, I'm about to hit them with a little bit of double time. Never gotta settle rhyme when I'm coming right up at the tip of this. Way that I rhyme for the people when it's happy hour. Oh, Miko Friday, ridiculous. Everything aligning at the same damn time. Every madman that can't really hang with my rhymes. Yeah, kinda like I got all the vision. Let me teach y'all about polyrhythms. Coming in to win, I'm about to show you how we run them over. Breaking through the game and leaving all these rappers on the side. You know I'm here to increase your vibe. I get too live when I'm up on. I grab the mic, then I drop that beat. Everybody know where we coming from. I'm the rapper in the game that they running from. I goes in deep when I rap these bars. Hear me rhyming, they be knowing that I'm hecka hard. There ain't no one out there doing all this shit like me. I switch the flow like every 4 cause I'm a different breed. I'm going off. Hey, they can hear me rhyming and they know that boy's a boss. Hey, by comparison, these rappers sounding hella soft. Hey, stepping up to Mac, you know you about to take a loss. Hey, stepping up to Mac, you know your life is what it upbeat for a while I go. And y'all know they can't cop my flow. Rappers losing, no survival. Old school flavor like it's tribal. Hey, going up in it, you know that we winning whenever we spit. Hey, rappers they steppin', they wanna get with me, I'm making them all quit. Hey, they know the bars that I'm dropping right off at the top is on my tip. Hey, all of these rappers they think they like Mackin', but they are not legit. Hey, I do it different. Hey, please keep your distance. Hey, I'm too persistent. Hey, here in this instant, grab the words they throw, absurd with flows. Hey, step to me, my flow might break your nose. They clap they hands, they hear me coming through. Hey, switch the flow up hella times. Mackin', I got hella rhymes. I'm about to excel with mine. What was you thinking? You miss it if linking your brain. I'll be shrinking until it be nothing. They loving the way that I switch it when bustin'. Let's go. A rapper discovering new flows from basic to expert. Well, let me start with basic. It gets heard. This is how I do a rhyme. I am having a great time. Let me try to syncopate. Oh, that's one way to innovate. Let me do some more. Oh, now I explore. Oh, that was 16 notes right from the core. Aw, shit, now I'm getting oh so loose. They love the rhythms that my flows produce. Well, let me see if I could cause a disaster and flip it up and go much faster. Now I'll be killing it off of the tip of this. Flow is ridiculous. Oh my god, this shit is so crazy. I'm thinking that I could get with this. Take up the double time, no subtle rhymes when I come off the top of the mind right now. Every time I rhyme, I blind your style. I be coming through shining bright like a UV ray from the sun up above. When I'm on that shit, I'm running it, having fun with it. I be stunning it. Y'all know I'm coming quick with the freshness they couldn't test this. I'm blessed with so much variety. Yeah, now I'm focused through sobriety. Yo, thanks for the challenge, Matthew. Every time I spit, you know I'm keeping my raps true. That's fact.
Yo, you know what's so funny about it? Put basic to expert. The funniest thing about this is, it's like if you listen to like early, I think I would probably say let's go early 80s hip hop. It sounds just like how when Matt first started rapping. It sounds like that style. If we get into like the mid 90s, I say hey, you hear this more advanced style. I would probably say when you first hear it, it's probably, I want to say Rakim is probably the first one. And I'm not talking about freestyle, I'm just talking about rapping, period. I think the first time I ever heard like the more advanced flow was probably Rakim. I want to say it's Rakim, because majority of people that I heard younger, everybody kind of sounded like Run DMC to me a little bit, like that beginning style that Mac did. It was that beginning style, and then when you perfect example is, I think everybody when it comes to like hearing like old school rap, like that 80s era, I think we were probably just saying like these dudes rapping and whatnot. I don't necessarily think until I heard, maybe I want to say Rakim did I start hearing the rap referred to as the flow until then. Where like, yo, it's the flow. It's not like the rapping. It's the flow. Like, let me hear you flow. That's interesting now that I'm thinking. Like now I just saw the little video and whatnot. Like, yeah,
Thanks, dude.
that's interesting, bro.
You taught us about setting the bars and then about word association. What's the third lesson for your dope creations? Let me think about it. I got lessons for days, so don't doubt it. You could put the rhyme on a different part of the beat. It makes it slightly harder, my G, but listen off the handle. Yeah, where my dog Jack, Cocker Spaniel. Right up on the one is where they land, bro. Yeah, I'ma break down on my damn codes. Now, let me switch it up and put it right on the two. I'ma make my lyrics more exciting for you. Other MCs have to write what I do. Change the game forever, what I likely will do. Now I'm about to shift it one more time, let it land up on the 3. There ain't another rhymer who could do this shit like me. Cause all these other rappers sounding like some wannabes. Back to the 4, it's H Mack, I'm giving y'all more, let's go. Yeah, rhythmic transposition. You know what I'm talking about?
I be saying let's go too.
Really, it comes down to rhythmic transposition and your mastery of being able to shift in and out of various polyrhythmic entities, which in the jazz genre might be described less as intellectual pursuits and more actually as solistic expressions of the music that was really an expression of the deep pain that so few can relate to. And this is why an algorithmic approach to the rhythmic displacement doesn't exactly make sense. So if you rappers is on the fence, I'm
Hey, yo, I love that breakdown. At the end, that breakdown. I like that. Nah, that was dope right there. I'm not gonna no lie. That was dope. Can't even act like it wasn't. It was hard, man.
I'm spitting it intense. It's the professor named Mac. Freestyle lessons, the word generator, the setup punchline from the rhyme innovator, the word association and the rhythmic transposition. What's next, Professor Mack? Man, I hope the people listen. Well, there's so many things I could teach about. So many things I could speak about. Like what could take your freestyles to the next level on a winning spree? You gotta learn about imagery. I could take any word, one love. I'll even take this word amplifier from above. And I ain't really focused on rhyming, cause that'd be fire, admire, desire. They rhyme with amplifier. But in this case, I'ma focus on imagery. Close my eyes and ask my brain what it really sees. A dark club, a stage with a carpet on the ground, not in a cage. And it smells like beer from the bar in the corner, and I think it's clear there's a show coming later. Right now the lights are low, musicians showing up, they some real pros. Someone with the guitar and they got a cord, plug it into the amplifier so it can absorb the sound. Hear it and then a crackle pop when he plugs it in, and to make that sound stop he quickly hits the switch. Sound man from the back says, can we hear a little bit of that guitar track? He starts strumming, fingers start hitting the chords, yeah, and instantly the sound is absorbed through the PA speakers that are made by Peavy. The smell of beer is still in my nose and I'm queasy. Soon people will start funneling in, but as of now the venue's not open, so the sound check begins. The drummer shows up, stick bag of rough leather. He sets it next to the floor tom, whatever's clever. He pulls out the sticks made of hickory. Vic Firth 5A, that's what helps him heal his misery. The sound man asks for a rhythmic beat, starting on the snare drum, so we hear it crack like the sound of a mouse trap when it does that. But that's the snare drum, right and exact. Broken pieces of hickory wood flying off the side of the stick. Ain't nobody righteous as this. Colorful lights are turned on by the LD. Damn, this level of visualization may not be healthy. I'm lost in the zone. Visual imagery just to pop up in the poems. Let's go.
That was good.
I don't know if that made sense. I was trying to envision everything that was happening stemming from this word amplifier. ABBA, that's rhyme inside a rhyme.
That was good.
I'm gonna take a moment just to walk you through this. Welcome to my class. Y'all are my students. The subject today, advanced rhyme patterns, the kind that could impress the aliens on Saturn. A connects with A and B connects with B. I hope you're not lost, cause that's the easy part, you see. Now listen, I'm about to connect these to rhyming words. ABBA, just to prove my mind's absurd. Yeah, when I spit, I make the people stand up. On mic, they get hype and throw their hands up. Yeah, put something up on the menu. Often I be rocking inside the venue. Yeah, and y'all know I'm getting iller. In the golden zone, I hold my own just like that pillar.
It's H Mack, I'ma travel to the stars. Spit what I think, mixing up drinks at the bar. Rhyme inside a rhyme, all my rap heads can catch it. I'm having fun with y'all, we just on stage flexing, let's go.
A-B-B-A-B-A-A-B-A-A-B-B, whoa, B-B to the A-A, let me try it. Cause every time I rap, yo, I cause a riot. I'm about to snap, breaking out the cage, lyrical rage, they all react. And for days, they know this cat, his last name is Mac. I leave him in a blaze, I'm on track, I never will distract. Say what you say, I'ma spit a ray, making y'all decay. I be at the fray, it's like that, homie, right and exact. Yeah, the scheme ain't nothing for me, aligning perfectly when busting a free.
Scheme raps are hard. I mean, not like hard to do. I just think they're like some of the nicest ones that you, when you hear them done properly, it's
8 bars of absolute nonsense.
Stuff you hear. Just in case y'all didn't hear what I just said, scheme bars are like some of the nicest stuff, and I'm talking nice. And just in case there's a person who's like, what exactly is that specifically? Have a subject, right? But then have a bunch of words within said subject, and then rhyme them together. That's your scheme, because you have a complete subject. In each punchline, you have a particular word that's actually a part of the main subject. And if you put it all together, that's your scheme. And like, if you watch battle rap, you'll see it almost all the time. They might have a robbery scheme, and then every punchline is based on the context of a robbery. Or it could be basketball. So then you'll hear basketball, something deal with a basketball, a hoop, dribbling. Like, you'll hear all these words that are in the context of the subject, and then it's all put together, but then it's used in a way that's it's so unique to just like rap in itself. It's so unique, man.
Sense the rhyme really crazy but has no content. Dominant anthill, red slide to the back. Who knew? Water bottle now, gene fluid raps. Big coffee came through. Caffeine of absolute nonsense.
I just read the do 8 bars of absolute nonsense that rhyme really crazy. I'm guilty of liking rhymes like this. This is the lyrical miracle rap that a lot of people don't like, because sometimes it has no context except for the simple fact that that rapper is basically, the MC is showing off their skill set, like the lyrical skill set of being able to rhyme words in a very complex way. For some people, is because there's no context, there's no subject outside of being a dope MC. They just it's nothing for them to relate to. They want to hear, like, you know, maybe something that's more relatable to them, like, you know, life situations and things of that nature. But this to me is like brain food. Like, this was always brain food. This is low key, like, certain rappers who are able to do this. This is why I fell in love with just listening to hip hop as a whole.
8 bars of absolute nonsense that rhymes really crazy but has no content. Dominant anthill, red slide to the back. Who knew? Water bottle now, gene fluid raps. Big coffee came through. Caffeine vein inserted, worded, perfect. Lincoln log thinking God with the presonus to the station. 2 to the V with the aircraft relations. Non-stop with the channel change to the coaster. With the big wipe across the face for the boaster. Bragger to the bag backwards every time. Anvil to the heavy 9 shredder. Deader inside the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle cipher circle, which was getting lit by the real ones. Feel son, cool Herc spun it back on the rim. Wanna win? Get a cheesesteak to the Pizza Hat. No one knew about the deepest raps. Ola to the one who hollered from the aloha irreverent area where reverence was preaching like sheesh to the ill flight patterns of the duck on the geese. Who would've known it? I'ma own it. It was dope as fuck, but no one's going after us. These rappers couldn't master us. The passive stuff that's said on top of octagons to hit the red side to the backwards backflip off of grandma's head. Who would've thought the big coat on top the prism made the people listen to the split-second decision factor? I'm the sickest rapper. Everybody better know that it's a true fact. Step to me, don't do that. Who's that? It's the dude Mac with the proper steez. Yeah, you know that I gotta bring the hottest
I have to admit, like, I am guilty of liking, like, I can't do a whole bunch of it back to back, but every now and then there's like I feel like Redman is notorious for this. Like, I feel like Redman is notorious for this. I feel like a lot of Wu-Tang members are notorious for this too. They'll say rhymes that it just shows off their skill set in certain songs. It just shows off how nice they are at rapping. There's no like real subject matter outside of how nice they are of wordsmiths, but I like it. That's what I think most people refer to as the lyrical miracle rap, and they just like, yo, we don't do that type of stuff. They're more in tune to the, you know, the Scarfaces and Tupacs, because it's like that's real rap to them. Like, you know, they're talking about real life situations and things that they can relate to. I like both. I don't like one more than the other. I'm not that one type of person. It's nothing really that I like more than the other. I don't rank, but I do have top. I have my top, which is basically my favorite.
Breaking the sweat. Y'all ain't even really heard my craziest yet. Haiku style for the final stick of dynamite. Every time I spit, y'all know my rhymes are hype. Okay, yo, I'm the final stick. They about to blow me up. Can't fuck with this shit. Don't know what to do. I'ma knock the building down. Trust me, dog, it's true. First we start with 5, then we do a 7 line. Rappers can't survive. Got me on the ground. You about to hear the boom. Loudest with the sound. Blowing like the fuse. Now it's getting close to me. Now I'm about to lose. Boom is all you hear. Knock the building to the ground. Killed another one. This year, son, what's my purpose? Haiku style, shit makes them nervous. Tongue twisters, y'all. Come
you know what's so crazy about that?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers.
The bars are so simple, but if honestly, if more rappers that have that simple, like, they don't really have the most complex flow, but if you wrote them in as a haiku, that would make people who catch it will go, oh, that's hard, that's nice, that's tight, that's dope what he just did. It don't need to be the most complex thought process, but when you understand, like, okay, what was being done in the process, then you start appreciating it more, because some people are just simple, and it's simple, and it wasn't even a haiku, they wasn't saying it. It was, I'm gonna make
Peter Piper pick, hey. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper pick. Hey yo, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper pick, hey. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper pick, hey. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it'll make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So twist better, Betty butter, bitter, better, butter, Mac be spitting shit that's clever. Hey, coming off the top, y'all know the way we do this. Meditating over the track just like a Buddhist. Now how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood, dog, I'm stuck. He would chuck, he would as much as he could, and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would. If a woodchuck could chuck wood, damn, that should be sounding mad good. I'm about to make it understood and put it in your face. H Mack, man, I'm known for leaving instrumentals laced. Okay, she sells seashells by the seashore. H Mack gives props from LA to B more. How can the clam cram in the clean cream can? I don't know, yo, it's not how it seems, fam. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream, and every time I'm rocking, I be all up on the live scene. I saw Susie sitting in the shoe shine shop, yeah, and y'all know I blow all of your minds with hot lyrics off the tip of this. Susie works in the shoe shine shop, where she shines, she sits, and she sits, she shines. H Mack, man, y'all know I'm about to beeline. I be kicking lyrics, that's the free kind. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear, Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy, man, I got you buzzing. Every time I'm on, it's nothing, bang like percussion, causing concussion when crushing. Harry Mack, I be buzzing, brand new lyrics for my people. Can you can a can as a can, y'all know I'm the man, no plan, goddamn flim flam. Y'all know I'm about to represent my brand. While I look around the room and scan, I have got a date at 7:45. I'll see you at the gate, don't be late. Check how I create, no debate. I just innovate, whether I be driving on the interstate or up in a place. Either way, I gotta make it happen. You know New York, you need New York. You know you need unique New York. I speak to dorks who wanna know. I saw a kitten eating kitchen in the chicken. I saw a kitten eating chicken in the kitchen. I was flipping, it's not written. They love the way I'm spitting. Harry
Harry Mack, you must be kidding. If a dog choose shoes, whose shoes does he choose? Snooze on the Mac, then you gon' lose. I produce lyrics to confuse. I ooze all up off the mental. I thought of thinking of thanking you. Now I'm banking on a new trick. Harry Mack, I kick it so exclusive. I wish to wash my Irish wristwatch. These rappers got me pissed off. Hey yo, near an ear, a nearer ear, a nearly eerie ear. Y'all know that it's clear this year. We gon' make you disappear this year. Yeah, and y'all know I'm about to spit it clearly here. Hey, I'ma persevere through the madness, through the oddness. Hey yo, I grip up on the mic and then I rock this. Eddie edited it. Yeah, I'm about to behead you with the script. Harry Mack, I'm off some medical shit. High grade, Willie's really weary. Every time I spit, you know I do it clearly. All these rappers better fear me. Had to go a little bit of an extra beat. Every time I do the tongue twisters, I'ma flex with heat. Let's go.
Coming off at the top, paint a picture, and they want me to do a tongue twister. She sells seashells by the seashore. Harry Mack repping here to be more, but right now I'm in unique New York, unique New York, unique New York. I'm all up in it. When it comes to freestyles, Mac isn't timid. Yeah, y'all know I'm really about to win it. Irish wristwatch, I leave y'all pissed off. It's Harry Mack, tell them that I look like a big boss. Yeah, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? No, fuck that shit. How many rhymes would a Harry Mack come spit if he had to get down and Brooklyn legit? Y'all know I get it moving and I don't quit. Every time I rhyme, this rapper's out of piss. I'm about to break it down. I come up the top of the crazy style. I make it happen again. Lyrics embedded this time I break down. This shit is all in my double helix. Kicking around, make you feel this. Every time that I spit off time, and they know that my flows are killing. Yeah, and y'all know I kill shit up on a murder spree. I'm inside your head right now. We doing brain surgery. Yeah, y'all know Harry Mack is live in person, kicking words and pure flows like a neurosurgeon. Yo, I go deep and I remain well. From the ground I raise hell while using my brain cells. Let's get it.
Yeah, old school versus the new school. Old school came with metaphors that's too cool. Keep it lyrical, and y'all know that we articulate. We bring the metaphors, and every time we rhyme, we spit it great. Oh, new school with the vibe, Oh, now we kinda get it live. Oh, why do rappers even try? Oh, I'ma hold it down until I die. It's a vibe. Yeah, I get it's a vibe, but when I'm spitting it live, none of these kids will survive. It's a different type of lyricism. You hear the vision when I'm clearly spitting for the old school rhythm. Yeah, that shit is cool, I guess. Ooh, I'm about to leave them on blast. Ooh, I represent for the West. Ooh, I put them all to the test. Ooh, I'm on my new school shit. Ooh, y'all know I'm never gonna quit. Ooh, y'all know these rappers the pits. Ooh, I got the flows of the get. Who's the winner? I'ma let y'all decide. But if you ask Mac, I combine both of those vibes. Old school for the lyrics, metaphors, and the bars. New school for the vibe and the cadence that's hard.
I like that he did that. I do like that he did that. That's like a brilliant way to end a conversation, because there's always this conversation about new school versus old school. And it's interesting. And what's interesting about it is, like, it's almost kind of similar to the conversation like we've been having over like the past few. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna deep dive into it too much, because I know some of y'all are just done with the conversation. Y'all like, no, we get it, bro. We get it. Y'all get it. Some don't. So, but it does kind of, you know, it's similar to the old school versus new school, where he's saying like, yo, this is about bars. This is about a vibe. Literally, that's the real breakdown, the real basic Lego breakdown of the discussion. I think a lot of people were talking about the vibe. Even in the whole, you know, when we went like, yo, you don't know, they're describing a vibe, because even when I see their explanations, it's a vibe. I don't see no quotables. I don't see people quoting bars. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what you can go through my comment section. You're gonna rarely ever see somebody quoting a bar. Rarely will you see them quoting a bar. You might see like all types of accolades and this person did that and that person did this, but you don't see them quoting none of their lines. Is like, I'm a bar guy. Like, what he said, like, yo, this is about, you know, some people are about bars while other people are about vibes. And I think that's what it kind of really breaks down to. It's not like one is better than the other. It's just, why do you enjoy what it is that you enjoy? And for some people, it's the vibe of it. Other people, we're listening to the bars. You know what I'm saying? We want to hear the bars that come from it. We're not really tied into everything else. You know, it's cool. You know, it's cool. It's nothing wrong with it. It's like, but what catches your attention might not be the same thing that catches somebody else's attention, and it's okay. It's just that I think some of y'all immediately wanted it to clash. Immediately, as soon as you say like, "Yo, woo, woo, woo," oh, you against this, you automatically put yourself on a side when there was no side to be on. So it is what it is. Now, the one thing I will before I, because I could close it out. I don't think I responded to this, but somebody had asked me to go on ahead and finally name some people, and hence what I said earlier. I brought up, I think it was like Keith Murray, Redman, Ghostface, Biggie. Who else did I say? I know I mentioned some names. It's in the comment. I mentioned some names. But one of the people they pointed they alienated out was the Biggie that mentioned the fact that I mentioned Biggie, and they were like, yeah, he's known for, going off the top, when he do, but he punch in, and I'm like, no, he didn't. I said, and then not in the way that you're talking about it, because the recording process, yeah, people punch in, not line for line, but people don't do a whole entire song in a take. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's rapping the verse and the chorus within the same take. It's like, hey, we're gonna do the chorus, and then we'll record the chorus. All right, hey, go do the first verse. Then they'll record the first verse. Okay, let's go do some doubles. Those are punching. That's literally punching in. But some people do punch in line for line for line for line. Biggie's was different. It's almost like that very first Harry Mack video out of this playlist. If when he's explaining how he does it. Some people are like Biggie, Jay-Z, people who can come through with a complex rhyme style after like coming off the top. Imagine like they're not saying the word, like they're not saying the freestyle out front like immediately. They didn't ran it. They they didn't thought about it in their head. Like imagine Mac is just, he ain't rapping it to you. He's running his song, his verse through his head. And the same way he explained the process on how he goes from like mic to the mouse, to the cell phone, to this picture on the wall. The person is sitting there with the same kind of thought process, but it's for the verse. And then they memorized it. 4-bar, 8-bar, 12, 16, they memorized it. Then recited it. But there's people I've heard, like I've actually listened to like Biggie within a cipher. I think it was like Biggie, Busta Rhymes, Redman, and they were just, it's probably some few others. I can't really think of who else it was off top. That they were just rapping back and forth. And I'm thinking like, there's these things like these conventions that was like the Jack the Rapper, who's a DJ. But they had a bunch of conventions. Like people would be to dap each other up. They supposed to be networking or whatever. And then all it takes is one person to just start rapping within the crowd of people. All it takes is one. I feel like things were so competitive at that point. Nobody was going to let nobody outshine them, because it would have been a talk. Like, hey, such and such, Redman and Busta and them was rhyming, and Blase Blah was just standing there while everybody else was rhyming. Like that would have been a thing. That would have been a thing. Like, oh, you ain't no true MC, bro. Like you just stood there and let them dudes kick rhymes and you ain't say nothing. Like that would have been like, it's a different time. But when I said it, I think people was like, man, but where the videos at? We in a different era. I can see that now. When people go, if you want to prove it, link us to some videos, and I'm like, man, I ain't 20. I'm like, we was outside. Like, now that I'm like, you gotta find people's VHS tapes for what I'm talking about sometimes. Like, some of the stuff, you gotta find people's VHS tapes. Or you gotta deep dive on YouTube to see if anybody has uploaded anything. And I'm one of the people, like, I don't necessarily need to prove to you that something happened just because you don't believe that it did. Because you didn't see it. And if you got to see it to believe it, I mean, you don't got to take my word for it. You go look for it. If you choose not to because you just want to sit there on this one particular person and just be like, yo, that's the GOAT. I'm good. I'm straight. All right, fine. Knock yourself out. But then you still miss out on who inspired them. You should go check them out. Don't just be stuck on the idea of freestyle, freestyle, freestyle. Like, there's people who don't even like freestyle or not known for freestyling that inspired him. And he pays homage to him all the time, but I'm pretty sure most of y'all there's a lot of y'all who don't know who he's talking about. They don't know that they don't know that body of work. And it's like, it shows. That's what I was trying to get at a lot of times. Like, yo, y'all know one person, but then y'all don't know the culture. You should get in tune with the culture. But then people just, a lot of people just be biting it up. Not everybody. A lot of people just, he the best. It's similar to, I just did a reaction to Bob Dylan. It's similar because a lot of the response was, I love when somebody goes, hey, check out this song. That's cool. I love that. Put me on. The thing that I don't care for is it be that people want to talk about the accolades. Oh, he could do this. He could do that. I'm like, all right, that's cool. But what you want me to listen to? Like, what you want me to check out? He want to pull a surprise. What video you want me to check out to know how dope this person is? I can tell that people are Googling, like, facts. And then they go on, and then they make a comment, and they go, yeah, he did this. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. But what video you want me to listen to? Why is the music so dope? Why do you love it so much? Like, show me that. Don't show me, oh, he won a Pulitzer Prize. Don't show me, hey, look how he took that word off the wall and he did a 9-hour stream. Nah, show me why you like him. And if that's why you like him, all right, cool. I'll let you got it. That's for you. You like him because he did a 9-hour stream, and that's fine. But I'm probably not gonna relate to you on it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm not gonna relate to you on it. Because if it take a 9-hour stream for you to prove to me that somebody is that dope, when you could have just showed me a 2-minute clip, we looking at two different things. Shout out to you who requested this, because you kind of seeing eye to eye without being face to face. Because if you could show me a clip of why you like somebody, and it's only 2 minutes where somebody might need a 9-hour stream, it's different strokes for different folks. It is what it is. Man, I'm going to get up out of here, man. I done enough. I seen what I saw. I saw what I seen. AOS signing off. To the next one, and the next one, and the next one of that, man. AOS signing off. I'm out of here.